I don't know where to start. Just gotta start. What you're about to watch was filmed a long time ago. It was filmed pre-C word, and I've had it edited forever, and it seems certainly not serendipitous, because that's a happy word. It seems fateful or sickeningly ironic that I just haven't posted it yet for whatever reason. There were just random reasons that didn't make any sense, but I suppose it makes sense now. You're gonna see a lot in this video. There's one thing that matters in it, I suppose. Anyway. Hot. You like your bacon?
At World Trade Center.
I think I just did something stupid. I had this little fat pocket here, and I got Kybella. Those little things that, like, you watch a video of yourself and you just, like, see it and you want to make it go away, and then let some doctor put needles in you, and it hurts a lot. I'm so vain. I'm never doing something like this again. It's so stupid. What is it? Like, we can't just be happy with who we are sometimes? We got post-workout bulletproof coffee. Brain octane oil. So now I gotta quickly get showered and dressed and get on a Skype call for Photoshooting to talk about the workshops that I'm gonna teach up way up north. Rob is taking care of the kids. I think he's mad at me. How many people are in each workshop?
It's only 12. Your topic is, golden hour or blue hour. Now, a lot of people have never done these things.
I didn't try that stuff till like 13 years into my career. Very crazy week. A lot going on this week. I'm in the city 3 days this week, which, depending on traffic, you might be spending 2 hours getting there, 2 hours going back. So there's the baby. Working at home is great. This is looking better. Anyway, I decided to sit down with my laptop and work on this presentation for France. All right, well, that's done. I'll have to get my facial. All right, I was leaving, but I was trying to make an outro for my Edit Rama video, and Rob told me that I sounded high, and I have to go into my closet and do it again and be more enthusiastic. So welcome to my closet. Looking for more inspiration? Head down to the link below. No, that's not right. I always have this up. Need more inspiration? Then download my free posing guide in the link below. And after that distraction, I forgot my coat and my shoes. Ew. What the frick is in here? It's probably fine. Scoop. Oh, and granola. Lunch. Oh, really? So I've been thinking that you guys must think I'm a self-centered, vain individual. Here's what I have to say to that. I'm going the wrong way. Ugh, I know where I'm going. I think it's interesting how we feel guilty about so many things. So I feel guilty about taking care of myself, right? I went so far as to do a shoot to document my muscles. Honestly, let's just say it how it is. I've been working out really hard and weightlifting, and I am gosh darn proud of the body that I have worked for. I am. So I did a photo shoot. It was very sports-like, and I felt guilty for it. And what kind of crap is that? Like, why do we feel guilty about taking care of ourselves or doing things for ourselves? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I just feel guilty about it. A lot of us feel shame for making money. There is no shame in creating a life doing what you love. And then if that's true, then there's no shame in living the life that you've created for yourself. Go live it. Yo, yo. You got videos for me? You're gonna be able to send them by today?
Yeah, they're done.
Oh, that ugly shooting face. F2.3, there is no F2.3.
Really? Because that's what your metadata says. Now I have to go back and change all the ones that say 2.3? There's a lot of them that say 2.3.
Especially in Lightroom, there's no way it says 2.3.
Yeah, really? 2.3.
Why does it
Thank
say
you.
2.3?
I'll take an apology now.
But there's no such thing as 2.3.
I'll take an apology now.
You know, we're trying to do a more comprehensive event. Last year, gosh, I looked at that event and it was so robust.
It was beautiful. It was a styled shoot, as good as I've ever seen one.
So we would love to do that again.
Oh, good. Alright, just finished doing Instagram Live for Adorama. Did an image critique, so I hope I didn't offend anyone, because that's always nice. I don't want to offend anyone, but there's no point in me critiquing it if I'm not going to critique it. It could be things that you could do better, right? Headed downtown to meet with Megan Brown from Two Bright Lights and go into the Knot offices. So I'm excited to be there and actually going to meet one of the photo editors, and hopefully that leads to something. This is Megan.
Hi.
So we're here to hang out and mostly to have drinks later.
Yeah, totally.
All right, what is this called?
Indecent exposure.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
It's dangerous.
So good.
All right, well, we're here at Bubby's having yummy brunch and biscuits before we go to Kleinfeld for this bride. This Jaye. Say hey. Go ahead, friends. This is exciting.
I'm so nervous and excited at the same time.
Jaye. So she's my office manager, my life manager, as I call her. And what she does know is that I have gotten her a nice little discount because the girls here at Kleinfeld have been so sweet. So what Jaye doesn't know, if she finds a dress that she likes and it's over her budget, I'm gonna pay for it past whatever her budget is. So we're gonna make it happen. Do you guys think she's gonna find a dress?
She will.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I am gonna get married in this dress.
Yeah! Do you know how much a dress is?
Yeah, they told me not to worry about it.
They didn't tell you why.
No.
Because I'm gonna pay for the rest
No,
of
you're.
it.
No, I'm gonna be shaking.
Alright, so successful day at Kleinfeld's. Jaye got a dress. Afterwards I went to meet Sally with Hanamoto, just had a cup of coffee and talked about the different shows that we're going to do for Hanamoto, different strategies, and there's a lot of planning that goes into this stuff. You don't just get on a stage and decide to talk about whatever you feel like talking about. So I cannot wait to get home. The city's freaking disgusting. It's raining, it's cold, and all I want is to go home and kiss my babies, maybe have a glass of wine or a bottle. You coming up? You don't want me in here? You want to be alone with Daddy? Yeah. You want to play with me?
I don't want to play with my daddy.
Oh, okay. Lizzie doesn't want to play with me. I suppose that's just as well, because I have to go back to work. Yay! Welcome to my office. I almost never have the time to open my own albums anymore because, well, I mean, I want to and I do sometimes. Not that it's hard, it's just, I want to make sure I'm not rushing it, so my office manager does it. My shutter magazine today, which I'm pretty excited. I have White, the future. This one's a really good one because I'm talking about the future. Are you thinking about your future? So where is this going, this podcast?
For people who are coming to the show,
Okay.
we send it out to them a link, and the idea is just to give them a little bit of an idea of who the speakers are and what you're going to talk about, or if they're like, who the heck is this person? They can listen if they want and
Okay.
just get a little idea.
Sounds good. All right, so before we head to the city, we are actually going to Hoboken and we're dropping off some albums for my client because they were refused, I guess by the doorman or something, so we're gonna go hand deliver them. My business, my wedding photography business, practically runs itself. You'll see me answer some emails. Obviously I go shoot weddings. I do sale sessions and album sessions, so the creative sessions for designing the album. But other than that, I have other people that help me. So Jaye, who you'll see in a lot of my Adorama TV videos, she is what I call my life manager. And Rob's too, actually. She's great. This is Carlo's Bake Shop. Hate carrying gear.
Carrying one piece of gear.
How do you feel walking in the Oculus?
It just reminds me of 9/11, to be honest.
Reminds me like I'm standing on a graveyard.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
There's still remains of many feet right now.
Yep. Flagging. Of course, our Westcott.
Mic check 1, 2.
Where do you think WPPI struggled in the past? Give me like a pain point or two. How to do as a video producer interview.
Very good. I only had to fill in a couple of holes. It wasn't bad. No, I think you did a great job. I think you did a good job of leading the conversation and then also keeping them on point, and then interrupting when you had to. I mean, sometimes you do have to stop and get too much of a roll on it.
Right. But Jaye looks at me and she goes, does Rob know you're doing this? Is this in your budget? How's your food? You gave me all the beats. I get all the beats.
I always get my beats.
I always get your beats.
I hate beats.
I love beats. Beats. That was a good lunch. Oh, but back to here. And the 37 things on my task list that have to get done. Oy. Rob asked me while we are sitting there at the restaurant, like, you know, you're always going at such a past pace. You know, you're always going at such a past pace. It's like, what refuels you? What relaxes you? And the truth is not much. I have a hard time relaxing. It's not the easiest thing in the world for me. But I do have to say yoga helps. I think I'm gonna get to that. If you go to yogaforphotographers.com, I actually teach about yoga, and there's one there that's all about focus. So I'm going to insert that as a little freebie in here for you guys, and really so I have an excuse to watch it now and do it for myself. This has been a really fun week. Notice I didn't even hold a camera all week. That's kind of accurate. I will be photographing a maternity session on Sunday, but most of what I do is running around doing this business stuff, building relationships and running a life. So maybe we'll call that this, running a life. The thing about this video, and one of the reasons why we didn't post it right away, was because we were trying to cover Jaye's wedding dress. We didn't want her husband Rob to see it before she walked down the aisle. Anyway, you notice you saw her wedding dress, so it's after her wedding. However, she didn't get married when she planned to. The C word hit and she had to cancel her big wedding, and she ended up doing a backyard wedding on 10/10/20 that I had the absolute honor of photographing and being a part of. So that's when she actually got married. She didn't wear that wedding dress. She saved that for the celebration like so many wedding couples did. But before her wedding on 10/10, she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And she fought it, and she is the strongest woman that I know. I've never seen somebody fight cancer super up close, but I've certainly never seen someone fight cancer with the grace and dignity and smile on her face and optimism that she did.
You can't get rid of me, bitch. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going no fucking where.
And she beat it. She went into remission at some point in that 2020 era. So she replaned her wedding celebration to wear that particular wedding dress for November 12th, 2021. In between then, the cancer came back. And she was going for clinical trials. She got into a good one. It seemed like it somewhat stabilized for a little bit. And then right before her wedding, she ultimately couldn't eat on her own wedding day. She was in a good amount of pain, but shortly after her wedding, what was thought to be a bowel obstruction was more the fact that there were just tumors growing everywhere. And then she was given 6 months to live. And she wouldn't be able to eat anything for 6 months. But Jaye didn't last 6 months. It was more like 6 weeks. And we lost Jaye just a couple months after her wedding. I've been honored to take on her clients, and I'm treating every one of those brides and grooms like they were my own. I'm doing their albums with them. I've also been given the honor of saying a eulogy at her memorial, which will happen in May. So I am so happy that we did have some kind of mourning, because I was able to write the eulogy and read it to her, because so many people don't get to say what they really feel and don't get that chance, and I'm so grateful that I had that chance. You know, Jaye was not someone who just worked for me. She was someone I just loved. You know, they say certain people you choose to be family. You know, she worked for me and then became family, and I always called her, she was both my right and my left hand. My life manager, not just my office manager. And for over a decade, I've had her by my side through ups and downs, and was an incredible person. Cancer sucks. Get yourself tested, checked. I've got no good way to end this. Whoever's editing this, I'm sorry. I can't cry, but I also can't say the words. I love you, Jaye. I'm really, really missing